by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Finally made it. Apologies for throwing everyone off and starting 15 minutes late today, but I was in a meeting earlier that was going to go long, and I knew we wouldn't make it, so I had to bump it to 12:15. So thank you to everyone who stuck it out and hung around to see if this would ever happen. Happy Friday. Need more coffee. I'm always all frazzled. Always. It's like you would think I had never once prepared for a thing in my life. So what are we going to talk about today? I have some brand new spring summer yarns to show you that I am super excited about, because I'm excited about anything brand new right now. We just have so little new coming and so little new available. Everyone, everywhere is feeling the crunch. I mean, there isn't a supplier that is not struggling right now to get their product in. And there's very few suppliers actually releasing new product for spring summer, which is so sad. Barocco has several new yarns, and that's what I'm going to show you today. But it's a stark world out there right now. And a lot of the companies we depend on to release new products, keep things exciting, they just can't, either because the mills that they use are in various states of shutdown due to the virus, or just because cash flow is too tight to put into new product production when they, have to just maintain what they already have. So I feel their pain. But it also just makes it kind of boring around here, This time of year, I'm usually feeling like we're, debuting something kind of new every few days. Definitely not the same usually as what happens in the fall, but something at least. And I don't have anything else coming except for what I'm going to show you. Well, that's not true. There's a few other new Barocco things that are not ready yet that will come in, but that's it. That's really it. I am getting the brand new Tosh yarn that is not out yet, but I have it on order, so we should be getting that in March. And it is a wool cotton blend that I am really excited about because, as many of you probably know, wool and cotton do not take dye the same. You typically need either a plant dye for a cotton yarn or a protein dye for a wool yarn. So when you have a blend like this and then it's dyed, it has a really different look than what you would see in a full wool yarn or a full animal blend yarn. So this cotton wool blend is going to be all these amazing lush Tosh colors, but with that different look you get blending wool and cotton and dyeing them together. Like the cotton doesn't take the dye. So very excited about that one. We have very little yet about it. It just news that it's coming. I put it on order. It's like, I will have that. So I haven't even picked my colors yet. I imagine I'm going to need to do that pretty soon, but that's still a few months out. Other than that, we've got these Barocco things, and that's kind of it. I'm kind of on the hunt for some other new stuff to try to get, or at least new to us, just to keep things interesting. Maybe what would be great is, I just realized I'm not saying any of the comments. Here we go. If you have a favorite, and I mean favorite thing that you like to buy to knit with or crochet with that I do not carry, leave it for me in the comments. I don't want to hear about just like all the different yarns you like. I mean, this is a desert island yarn for you. Like, you got two yarns to take with you to the desert island. What are they? If you have something on that list that is not something I carry, drop it in the comments and I'll go back and I'll look through it, because I'm looking for some inspiration. And it cannot be a whole bunch of hand dyers, because that's its own problem. A lot of them aren't taking new clients, and then B, supply is an issue there. And with hand dyed yarns, you have to pay for everything way in advance, and that's not always a great thing. But I mean, if you've got some that you absolutely love, let me know, because I will check it out. Hello. Okay, I'm catching up on the comments here. Happy Friday. Woo-hoo-hoo. Cold Connecticut. Hello. I know, Barocco, they're the best. Barocco. Yeah, wool cotton Tosh. It's going to be amazing. It's so amazing. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Christy's already dropping me some suggestions to check out in the comments. Bonus points for Christy. Okay, So the first thing I want to show you really quick is this new hat that Jill just finished, and you probably mostly saw this already in my Instagram, but just in case, I'm going to plop it on my head right now. Crumb. Winter's Fern. I thought I wasn't going to be able to come up with the name, but I came up with it. Winter's Fern. Super cute colorwork hat. Worsted weight. We plopped on a most appropriate lime green alpaca pom-pom. And for those of you implying this is a University of Oregon Ducks hat, I beg to differ. First of all, I would never put something like that on my head. Second of all, this is 2 shades of green and driftwood, I believe. So it's not green and gold. I know you might be confused about that, but if you put this color next to gold, you would see this is not gold. This is a lime green. So just FYI, just putting that out there. But yeah, it's cute regardless, right? It would be just as cute in beaver colors. All that fun color work. Winter's Fern. And if you got one skein of each of 3 colors, you could flip those around and get another hat at least. We haven't tested to see if you could get a 3rd hat yet, but we know you can get a 2nd hat. So it is, yes, exactly. There's no yellow. It's 2 shades of green. Thank you, Julia. So yeah, anyway. And then you can plop a beautiful topped pom-pom on there and you're good to go. Cute, cute, cute. Let's look at the inside of Jill's color work. Gorgeous. Are we surprised? Not in the slightest. Beautiful work, Jillian. So this is Winter's Fern. It's on Ravelry, and it's beautiful, and it's really fun to do with worsted. If you've got worsted leftovers sitting around, you could easily plop in a bunch of different leftovers in those different motifs. You don't have to just use 3 colors. It would work with Scout. It works with, this is Woolstock from Blue Sky. And if you're looking for color inspiration, check out our Facebook page or our Instagram, because I put up 4 different color combos of colors we have in stock that you could do that hat with, Winter's Fern. So that's our finished project. And so really quick, I'm just going to do this, and I know you guys are going to hate me because they're not on the website. She dropped them off while I was in my meeting, so I couldn't do anything about that. But Kara just dropped off a whole bunch of new tote caddies, caddy totes, tote caddies, caddies. It's Friday. And bucket bags. There's a cute one with the purple lining. And then this is some brand new fabric. This is the large size bucket bag. And this fabric is so fun. It's got crochet hooks and threads and knitting needles and scissors. And it says, I knit, therefore I am. It's so great. So this is that bucket bag again. So you can cinch it closed up here like that. And we do have these on our website, just not the new ones yet. Or you can fold it down and voila. And it stands up super cute. These are just the best. What else does it say? It says you can't buy happiness, but you can buy yarn, and that's almost the same thing. This should be like our personal motto at the store here. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy yarn, and that's almost the same thing. Amen. It also says, me, should I buy this yarn? Brain, no wallet. Uh-oh. Stash, hell no. Me, do you have it in orange? This is the cutest fabric ever. Anyways, so we'll work on getting those up. I probably won't be able to get them up before the weekend, so apologies. I know I shouldn't even tempt you when they're not available. I just only got so many brain cells and so many hours in the day, and my photographer is Campbell, and she won't be until Monday. So we'll get that taken care of at the beginning of next week. It'll give you something to look forward to. Just think of it that way, right? As if we don't have enough to look forward to next week. Oh my gosh. Oh. Julia, we do need t-shirts that say that. All of them. Okay, so on to the new yarn. Yes? Okay. First up is Lang Linello. And this yarn is beautiful. This is a worsted weight. There we go. Cotton linen blend that does a slow color change. And there's 6 or 7 colors. And this is on our website. So yay. Oh, we did finally get the Tosh Farm Twist sorted out. So that's all up there now too. If you saw Tuesday's video, man, the tech guys worked on our website almost all day Wednesday trying to figure out why the point of sale and the website weren't talking to each other, but it's sorted now. Also, if you've been looking for Scout, it's been out of stock forever. We got restocked last week. It's all up there too. So Kelborn Woolen, Scout, Tosh Farm Twist, it's all up there now. Okay, back to the currently scheduled programming. Lang Linello, beautiful, beautiful gradient colors, and it just shimmers because of that linen content. So let's break it down. We've got 40% linen, 32% cotton, and 28 viscose. And this has 296 yards in this ball. Great yardage. I think this would be really beautiful in that bias knit church mouse scarf. Do you guys remember that one? I mean, it's a bit of an older pattern, but oh my gosh, the color would shine. Oh God, is it just called bias scarf? I think it might just be called bias scarf. Anyways, Lang Linello. Next up is Barocco Summer Sesame. So Barocco has a yarn called Sesame that's got wool in it, and they've released a summer version called Summer Sesame, go figure, and also does color gradients, but it's a little bit more marled. So you've got these plies together. This is a cotton acrylic nylon blend, and it is really squishy. So whereas this has kind of that cool, somewhat stiffness of linen, this is a little bit more soft and squishy, and both have their place, absolutely. So this, again, this is like they're calling it worsted. I feel like it kind of sits on the border between worsted and DK. It's 5 to 5 1/4 stitches to the inch on a 7. And beautiful colors, and another one with great yardage, 295 yards. So really, really good yardage on that. That's Barocco Summer. Nope. Yep. Summer Sesame. And Julia, bless your heart, you're dropping those links into the comments so everyone can find it. Thank you. Oh, Linello, Julia, it is 306 yards. That's me doing really quick math from meters to yards conversion because this is made in Europe and it only has meters. And so I did the math wrong. So 306 yards on Linello. Thank you. I can do maths. All right. And so last up for the current round of new Barocco stuff is Bernat Zinnia. Super cute little cotton yarn, but let me try to get zoomed in for you. Can you see how it's got little flags of color that pop out? It is beautiful. Here is, here's the blue. It's very subtle, very subtle. These are like little oatmeal colored flags. So Zinnia is cotton with a tiny, tiny bit of nylon in it. That's probably those little bits of flags I was talking about. And again, it's one of those that sits between DK and worsted. So kind of can swing both ways. It's 5 to 5 1/4 stitches to the inch on a 7. So really, really beautiful. And the designs for these, I can't show you yet because they don't officially launch until I think the 22nd. But there are 2 t-shirts in Zinnia that I covet. One of them I think we're getting as a shop sample, so I won't have to knit that. Well, not that it'll be my size. Anyway, I'll make the other one, but I'll show you all of that once I'm allowed to, because they have really knocked out the designs. They're really, really beautiful. And there is also very, very fun, cute designs in the Summer Sesame as well. It's part of why I ordered these yarns. I like all of the Barocco stuff, but when I'm drawn to the designs they put out in them, it makes it even more worth bringing in. So I am thinking about putting together a shawl design for my slow crawl contribution. So if you're unfamiliar, there's a slow yarn crawl that happens in the Pacific Northwest every year. It goes from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and each participating shop offers a free design. And so I have an idea for putting together these yarns, putting Zinnia and Summer Sesame together in a striped kind of summer weight shawl. So stay tuned. This is as far as the ideas got right here. These balls. So typical. So typical, Sarah. Don't worry, I only have to have it finished, blocked, and pattern written and sent off to them by the 31st. There's no problem. There's no problem at all. Um, so I have been plugging away on my Fiat. I just get a few rows in every evening after dinner, but tonight when I go back to it, I will be at the pocket placement. So I'm super excited because it's like a milestone, right? I'm going to get to turn the page in the pattern and do something new. So, but I'm loving that. I love my Lucky Tweed yarn. So I hope that all of you plugging away on your Fiads are having as much fun, even if it's slow moving. So that's all I have today, right? Well, I do have a fun new thing. Next week we'll be switching to new phone service, and that will include the ability for you guys to text us at our phone number, and we will be able to respond like texting. So we'll get the text as a message on the computer, and then we can respond. So that means if if no one's picking up because we're helping someone, we might be able to actually peek at the computer and respond like it's as a text, rather than that it takes your attention away from someone much more to actually answer the phone, but you can still kind of engage with someone and respond on the computer if you've got someone shopping. So I'm really excited that we are going to have that ability to do that. So once we get everything moved over, I think we'll be moving it on the 20th is when everything switches, and then we'll get it all set up. And that way, if you call the store and you don't get us, our voicemail will say, if you'd like to reach us quicker, try texting us at this number. So I'm really excited about that. Amen for technology. I didn't even know this was a thing until 2 weeks ago. So, gosh, that's going to be great. It's going to be so great. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of hate talking on the phone. Yeah, just put a huge introvert banner right here over my head, because people have a hard time believing that sometimes, but it is 100% true. And that goes with one of the characteristics that is common among introverts, which is a complete disgust for the telephone. So when texting as a thing became something we all got to do with our cell phones, it was just like, so no, I mean, not that I don't love talking to you, my customers, but sometimes it's just so much easier to answer, like, say, like, do you have this color in this dye lot? That's just so quickly, text it right back, boom. So anyways, hi Z, good to see you. I'm about to sign off, but you can catch up. I know the 20th is going to be like such a big day for so many reasons. We get new phones, country gets a new president. I mean, go figure. So, well, you guys, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I plan to work on my Fiat, work on whatever this is going to become, and yeah, that's mostly it. So, take care, and I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Bye.